I've been waiting for this opportunity because this is what I'm about to say is the reason that I first started following Mecca and fall in love with this young lady's content. Mecca is a hag. Now, because of culture and the way that the girls want to be politically correct, we've lost the ancient text. But Mecca, for the young gays and the young trans and the young theys, Mecca is that homegirl in high school that would have windmilled somebody behind you because they tried to mess with you in the lunchroom. She know all the tea, she know all the language. She might like watching the gay porn more than the straight porn. Not just for the action, just for the cinema of it all. You understand me? She's a girl that loves the gay adventure. Yeah. She is, I would go as far to say she is TikTok's Karen Walker. Huh? She is a quintessential hag. You know the word hag. In the 90s, that was a beautiful space. You had to have a proper hag because a proper hag would really gave you a level of privilege. You could access different types of trade because of spaces she went into. She knew how the hoes get down. She knew the rumors. She knew the tea. We all need a good hag. We've lost the old ways. That's why some of these straight girls are walking around here, hair looking a mess, makeup looking a fool, like they just walked off of a drag race one way. And that's why some of these gays, trans, and theys are out here and they ain't touched grass and they can't play the dozens, they can't walk down the street, they can't fight, they can't get in the trenches, they can't go in the club, they can walk outside without trembling their knees because you ain't got no community. But yeah, that's why you know about Raheem, because you a hag and you like the tea. And I love you. And I love you. That's one of the reasons I love you. Because you be in the thick of things. That is haggery. And she's from the land of hags. She's from Cali. That's where the girls be at. That's where the girls originated.
I know you're probably wondering, Mecca, how and why do you know who Raheem Shabazz is? I actually recently found out. I was surprised. Shocked at my little discovery. My problem is once I found something, I just can't take my eyes away. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them. It's like, well, it's already in front of me. I have to finish watching. And so basically, Dustin had posted up a picture with Raheem. I follow Dustin. I was like, oh, cool. Who's that? You know, I don't know. You know how you click on him? It's just like, I can't remember if Dustin added him or if someone added him in the comments. His ad name came up, long to the short. Clicked on the page. Was like, oh. And then was like, oh. And now the clip is like a minute. Like now, after I'm shocked, I have to finish. It's like 30 seconds in. Okay. All right. You're good at what you do. And you seem to do it very well. And very efficiently, thoroughly. A lot, you know. I know the bank account's got to be fat. Like other parts. So, shout out to Raheem Shabazz. What can I say? Dustin posted that picture and I thought I was unlocking a new friend in the Read the Friend Zone Jaden XD universe. That's legitimately what I thought. But Davey saying this specifically, not a single piece of business gets past you, is so funny. And I know why you're saying it, friend. Because last week, y'all, I've really always been like this. Like, since I was in middle school, I be in everyone's business, please. It's my fatal flaw, and it's the runaway quality about me. Last weekend, when Jamila was out here, or whatever, 2 weekends ago, me, Jamila, Davey, and Davey's cousin, I can't think of his name right now, but shout out to him. We all went to go get crawfish. And I don't know, I didn't know. I knew Davey was from Minnesota because you had told me that before, but I didn't remember. So when Davey was like, I'm from Minnesota, I said, oh, really? Minneapolis? I said, do you know these biracial twins and they had an elder brother and they was all fine back in high school and they was like out there? He like, what's their name? So I say their names and he like, bitch, how the fuck do you know about that? Mind you, Davey and cousin is like, how the fuck do you know about 2012 Minnesota motherfuckers? Well, because I was on Tumblr and the twins and the brothers used to post that back in they used to take pictures and shit and the twins identical. Them motherfuckers look just alike. And the motherfuckers used to be getting mad, like they used to be going viral on Tumblr, what I'm saying. That's the other thing. Your digital footprint, you really never know who knows who you are. Because the fact that motherfuckers going viral on Tumblr, having a little following, you probably thought that following was in your city. No, you was touching in Sacramento, California. And the older brother fine too. And they used to be on Tumblr. And so obviously, you know, your Tumblr, you got your Twitter and your Instagram all linked back. And they're like, you know, high schooler shit. You feel me? So I ended up following them on Twitter. And baby, when I say them young men used to give me a show every night after school, every night after doing my homework, the oldest brother, he ended up going to jail at one point. He was fucking with this pretty girl. Like, she was like brown skin. She was so pretty. She would be funking with their mama on Twitter. And then the other brother had a long-term girlfriend. Sometimes she would be funking with the mama on Twitter. And then there were these two other white girls. I don't know if they was related to them or where they came in. I remember everybody's name. I'm not gonna say their name because that's not my business to say. But like, if you know who I'm talking about, you from Minnesota, bitch, I was tapped the fucking, shout out them young men. And that shit was better than Housewives. I could not believe this grown lady was beefing with these teenagers like that, girl. That shit was prime time. Shout out to Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota. So mind you, I'm sitting there telling Davey this. Davey like, bitch, you're insane. I know everybody business. Not a lick of business get past me. And it's been like that since 2009.